he will try his best to hide it, but over time he will find something.
Okay, anyway, we should actually start. So I've set up everyone's funky little icons, which are pretty cool.
Ah, I see, cool.
I couldn't find Vault, so I gave you Frost Prime instead.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I just stopped by there.
Sort that for next time. Anyway, yep. To people listening, hello and welcome and stuff. Quickly introduce ourselves. So I'm Izard or Ezard or Ben or whatever you feel like calling me. I'm one of the programmers. Go for it.
Okay, Andy, I'm Other Ben, or you call me Fiction I, as known in game. I'm another programmer. Okay, I am Michael or Michael, and you can know me as Visual, and originally I make music for games, and very originally even anime.
Yep. Need to put more photos on this probably at the moment, but just the music we have is pretty sweet. But yes.
Yeah, we can for the 1002 contest. They actually entered, but wasn't something serious. I just felt like I actually felt like I don't have what it takes to do it, so I didn't even try. But I had this idea that I wanted to
Is that an excuse there? Oh, I didn't try. That's why I didn't win.
I was thinking if I couldn't. I don't know. I don't have any regrets right now, but maybe 2 days later, I was thinking maybe I should have waited or did some or worked more on it. Yeah, that's fine. I said I've heard some pretty good stuff in that contest. So. I think that just making it funny, or at least I think it's a little bit funny, is all that matters. I think it depends on what kind of music you're playing going for, right? Yeah, I don't know, like right combination of what I'm used to. I don't even have a genre name for it. Maybe just
Yeah, you are your own genre.
Yeah. Cool. So what's on the agenda today, Ezra?
Well, I have a bunch of stuff here in the folder, so I'm currently just attempting to use what do you call it? Attempting to use OBS.
Oh yeah.
Transition. Oh, the transition worked. Okay.
I mean, I see that it's that's
Yep.
And I really like this little gift that you got there.
I mean, it would probably be super annoying in a in like an actual game, but I think it's pretty good for this. Okay, so here we have one of the so this it's been a fair while since the last Devstream. The last one was like end of November or something, so it's been like almost 2 months. So in this time we have not been idle. Well, actually that's a lie. We've been fairly idle, but not completely. Well, in like the last 2 weeks I've been going mental, but other than that, yeah.
I've been looking at all those commits. I still haven't really been doing much. But yeah, well, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
So what you have been doing?
So, Lactimid, one of the artists, he went on a bit of a spree as well and created a whole bunch of menu stuff. So this is what it originally started out looking like, something like that. It doesn't look like that anymore.
Am I unable to be heard? Someone in chat is saying.
I hear you perfectly.
Oh yeah, I had desktop audio muted. That explains that. Apologies.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
nobody wants.
Apparently, I could only hear you through my headphones, like the little
Okay.
bit of like audio coming from my mic through my headphones.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can people hear me now?
I got my
Possibly.
little desktop audio thing firing off, so I assume yes.
Okay, cool. Well,
Well, that should have been awkward. Okay, so
were people able to
to
hear
I don't know.
Deshil or what?
Well, quickly recap: Saturnizer programmer, Deshil's audio guy.
And I am other programmer.
That's what I said.
Oh, did you?
I
Oh.
said Saturnizer programmer.
Oh, they said I am your okay, never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Anyway, menu concept thing. This is how it looked
Cool.
at the
He
start.
says it sounds good. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Looks good. Yeah.
Then we moved to. Wait for it. I should really prepare these images whilst I'm talking and not just. Yep.
Don't worry about it. Live.
It's
I
all
don't
good.
know. Working things out while we're live is the best way to do it, right?
Yep,
It,
exactly.
it just shows the people that game development isn't a perfect process. You know, we're people like everybody else. We make mistakes.
Yeah, we just make more than other people.
Yeah.
But
So what are we looking at here?
this is what the menu looks like now. So
Mhm.
all the audio stuff's actually fully implemented. That's some of the stuff I was working on. So volume sliders now work. So
So is this all in game already too?
the audio bit is, yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. I guess
Uh,
you can show that
I think this,
afterwards a bit.
yeah, I can. This bit on the right is, I guess that's like for the new main menu. So at the moment we still have that really old concept, like literally from 2 years ago or something.
Mhm.
But I guess this is something a little bit more.
Oh,
in
like on
line
the
with
right
our
there. I see
current
it. Yeah.
theme.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
obviously those 4 things that say audio would be swapped out for
Yeah, we
audio,
stopped off for like
graphics,
whatever we have.
or like enter game, whatever, that kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm assuming we'll probably still have like the set in the background or something like that. I'm sure we
Oh,
will
I'm
tweak
sure. Yeah, I don't think we can actually get rid of that now.
it. Cause I actually really like that, like the what we have in the main menu right now, just the Lisette and then like the frost that spins open.
Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah. Especially when we plan to kind of combo in the future, where you kind of select your frame and then
Oh yeah, and
it'll
things like
spin
that.
around. Yeah. Okay. The next thing we have is. There we go. I've
What's
forgotten
this one?
already. This is all of the menu screens, so the graphics and control sections aren't implemented yet. Graphics is still fairly conceptual. We can't actually think of any graphics options to have. I don't think we really need gamma and contrast, despite them being
Yeah.
being little
I mean, it'll
sliders
probably
there.
just be like I don't know. The future probably just like, even just like resolution, right? Resolution, windowed full screen. That's basically it.
Do we really need resolution?
Well, I guess it depends on how big you want. If you were in windowed mode, right? Depending how big you want to make
Well,
the
you
window,
can just resize the window.
or just resize it. Okay, well then that would be perfect. We probably won't need much.
It's not like we're gonna need to lower the resolution so the game performs better or anything.
Probably
I
not
don't
because
think that's our main issue.
well, as long as I get OpenGL working,
Yeah, true.
then we won't have to optimize anything.
Yes. So it'll probably just end up being sort of three buttons for full screen windowed and borderless windowed, maybe something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the control screen will start off looking roughly like that, kind of just informational, and then in the future you'll be able to rebind your controls as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which would actually be pretty simple to do. I just haven't got around to it yet.
We'll get to it eventually, right?
Yeah.
As with
Eventually.
everything.
Okay.
So what else have we got?
So next one, I might have shown this already in a previous stream. I can't remember, but it's kind of on the theme of menus and UI, so we'll go for it anyway. This is what kind of the mission select screen will look like, maybe, or concept for it anyway.
I see it. Yeah.
So
I feel like we did show this at some point, maybe.
I feel like we did, yeah, but
Yeah.
it's in the same
Have
theme.
you got this into the game yet?
Not even close.
Okay.
Although we did actually do a little bit talking about it.
I think we did, yeah.
We added. So, if you see this image on the right, that will appear in a second for you guys.
Question from Mr. Genesis Burn.
ETA.
Any ETA on borderless?
It's already borderless. That's the current default mode.
Or is it actually?
It
It's not
actually
just
is,
like
yeah. No,
full
it
screen
genuinely is.
slash
No,
borderless? Oh,
it's default.
it's actually technically borderless window. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't actually know that, but that's good to know.
Oh, I'm seeing exterminate and assassinate. Oh, do we have to need specific separate music for that?
Probably. Or
Probably. Well, I would think for the assassinate, it would probably be like,
more
you know, a
tense
special
or
track.
something.
Yeah, something tense that actually plays when you enter when you actually start fighting the boss or something like that.
Hmm.
That's what I would expect.
I
Yeah.
look forward to that.
If you see this little bit at the top, kind of like just underneath where it says exterminate, just underneath where it says assassinate, where you've got the kind of frost attacking the Mo and the crew.
Oh yeah, just like image, right?
Yeah, so if you look at this image on the right, it's kind of like a linear world map. You're going through kind of different zones or different biomes or whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
So we'll have something like that for this little top section of the mission select.
Oh, okay. So it just sort of shows you.
What kind of area you'll be in, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So like the tile set or something.
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
like, is it like Mario?
Not quite, no.
I mean, you said it shows where you are in what kind of world.
Yes. Your character won't be running around the world map or anything like happens in Mario. But
Oh, it's just like an image just to like show you
just
like
to show you roughly
house.
what to expect, yeah.
Yeah, so like I'm assuming like the assassinate one, like the exterminate assassinate probably wouldn't be the same image.
Exactly, yeah.
As
And
what,
you know,
what
if
it is
it's
right now.
like if it's say like outdoors in a snowy environment, then
Yeah.
that's what the backdrop would look like, something like that.
Yeah, or like it was like a defense, or you'd probably have like defense pod there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It'll just be
And
just an image so you can see based on what mission type and faction or tile set that you're playing on.
Yep. Something like that.
It'll be good. We should get that into the game, Ezra.
We actually need different mission types first.
That's true. That's true. Well, we sort of have it exterminate. We just can't finish the mission.
Okay, so I found this Lisette stuff lying around, and I don't actually think we've shown it before, so I'm gonna show it. Yeah. So here's a whole bunch of different Lisette animations. I'm not entirely sure where these were supposed to be used.
Oh, I think did we show this already? I don't know. I think Lachman made these a while ago. We were thinking about using it as a cursor. As a mouse cursor.
Yeah.
So I think I'm making like a mini Lisette as a mouse cursor.
That's pretty neat.
Just as like a little thing.
yeah, is that the Day of the Dead Lisette up there?
I think it is. I think
that's Lisette flipped around, isn't it?
It's either the Lisette on the bottom, but honestly, it actually kind of looks like Day of the Dead skin.
Oh.
Actually, let's just bring it up. Day of the Dead Lisette Warframe. See what kind of images we get.
Do you know how to change the background color in OBS Studio?
Background color. There's probably an option. Right click.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
It's probably just like another what do you call them? View or whatever, or just change background color, or just add an image to the background.
Just add a white image.
Yeah, I think it looks fine though. From what I'm
well, no, there's a whole
now.
bunch of text in the middle that's in black that you don't see.
Oh, is there? Can you just?
I'm just going to download a white image.
Is that actually gonna work? Yeah, I guess there's no reason why I wouldn't. Yeah, and I'm looking at the Day of the Dead skin right now, and it really does look like.
Well, maybe it is.
That's what it is. Yeah. Because I even noticed that you see how the little thrusters are orange as well, instead of blue, like on the regular set. Yeah. So I think that it is Lactimid's 8-bit Day of the Dead. Right. I guess he probably must have been made. He probably made this around Halloween as well.
Yeah, probably.
I would actually make. Oh, there you go. I see it. Oh, like idle, forward, stop.
Yeah.
Oh, so if you're moving the cursor around, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Although I guess that would be super annoying Like
Or-
having
or
the
maybe-
cursor rolling around.
Make it part of the loading screen, so we can like play like a top-down shooter in the loading screen.
So like whilst you're waiting for the game, what do you do whilst you're waiting for the loading game to load?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, what loading game? Then I guess it would just be. I don't know. It would just have to be a regular set moving around. There you go.
We could just have a little set just flying around.
Yeah, just have that. Like, just do like exactly how Warframe does it, right? Just have a little ship
Yeah,
in the
that's true.
loading screen and just move it up and down.
No.
See that while you wait.
Well, I guess we could load some little super simple asteroids level or something. Whilst you know all the
It doesn't
procedural
even
map.
that complicated. It just has to be like, I don't know. I'll make it like a flappy Lisette
Flappy set.
game.
We can do that. We can do that.
As a loading screen.
And
Oh, that's another. I think that's one thing we need to add in. We don't actually have any loading screens in the game right now.
No.
Right now, it's just like a hard load from main menu to level.
Yeah.
do you remember my idea for the loading screen?
What was your
Um,
idea? You probably told us at one point.
Yeah, I should have written it down at the time. I didn't. It was about. It was related to entering a mission. The Lisette would go from one side to the other, let's say from left to right, and it would course through the space, and we would have the fade in thing, like it blacks out, the view blacks out or something, and then we would enter the orbiter or the mission,
Mm-hmm.
and vice versa.
I think I do remember
I found
you
asteroids.
explaining this before because I remember not understanding what you mean. Because I think I was confused last time when you were explaining this as well, and I'm still not quite sure exactly what you mean. But I think we got like an image somewhere that we referenced. But yeah. But anyways, yeah, we need a loading screen in the game. Oh, I see asteroids.
Yeah, so we could just have the asteroids strolling past us, the set kind of waves from
That's
left to
true. Yeah,
right
you
or
said something like that. Just something simple, right? As a little
Mhm.
mini game with a loading screen.
Although there was also the what is it, like one of the grenade bosses riding a mow or something with like rainbows coming out of the back.
It was Rhino. It was Rhino.
Oh, Rhino riding a mow.
Rhino riding a mower.
Yeah, I thought we should have him running across the screen as a little loading.
I guess we could just have like multiple different random loading screens too. Changes just
Yeah,
randomly.
maybe. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's see what else is not in the right.
Anyways, what do we got here?
So, I remember talking about what do you call it? What are these little faction things called?
Syndicates.
Syndicates. That's the one. I
Yeah.
remember talking about that a while ago, but I don't remember showing these images. So
I think we probably did at some point. But the idea for it was that, at least for like Lost Sector, because it's all supposed to be like based on like Corpusy, Europa, and like part of our story was that you were found or something by the parent sequence, and like this is basically like the main faction that you're sort of working with, right? Without the story of Lost Sector.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what the story was, right? Oh,
Yeah.
cool! You got all of them up there. You got.
Unsure why this thing's flashing white.
That's probably one. There's probably just like one frame where it's there's a white background. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not that distracting. Or you can just turn it to background white.
That's what I just did, yeah.
Well, I'm a few like seconds behind, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we got
I guess. Yeah, so I think what we wanted to do, like, like really heavily use the syndicates in the story.
Mm-hmm. I feel like they're kind of underused in Warframe. They're just kind
Yeah,
of like, here, just kind of like wear our sigil and do kill stuff.
I mean, they're starting to incorporate them in more. Like, if I don't think have you played the most recent quest?
Nope. So
yeah, like
the
glass gambit. The missions that you're doing are for the Corpus dude.
Mm-hmm.
The Corpus, the parent sequence dude. Yeah, so they're starting to incorporate a little more story into the syndicates.
Yep.
We'll see how much
We had the
by
idea
the time.
first, though, so.
Well, I guess we had the idea first, but we definitely had the idea before they put it into a real Warframe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I hope we don't share our ideas with them.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sure they have lots of ideas.
I think they literally own everything that we make anyway, so.
That's
not like we have a choice.
That doesn't own it. They just own anything that where we reference Warframe.
Yep.
Which is basically everything.
Yeah. Okay, so other stuff that has been going on. So I've been working a whole bunch on the multiplayer. So the previous multiplayer that you might have seen was more of a kind of proof of concept. So
yeah, like the last stream, I think we had Ezra playing with himself.
Yeah, but not in that sense. This is a under 18 stream. Anyway.
Is it? It just says game development. Okay, that's all it says.
So yeah, the previous multiplayer was based around kind of like an initial lobby that you get. That's the sort of thing you get in kind of most multiplayer games. So you wait for like a certain number of people to be ready. 4 people, 8 people, 16 people, whatever, and then you launch the lobby. Everyone connects, and off they go. But that doesn't really fit our model, which is basically the same as Warframe's model. So we kind of I kind of wanted these kind of dynamic lobbies, so you don't have to wait
join
for
in progress.
Exactly, join in progress, leave in progress, all that sort of stuff, which is about a million times more complicated to set up than the standard one. But that was the plan, and that is doing pretty well. I think I've got all the server stuff set up. It's just handling everything in the game itself.
Yeah. And like the clients and how they connect and everything.
Yeah, well, I can get them all connected. It's just kind of like when they join, you got to synchronize all the objects that have already been created by other people and all that.
Right.
Sort of
Yeah.
stuff.
You just gotta sync up and then.
Yep.
Yeah. You're handling all that stuff.
Yeah. Just keep hammering away at it. So then after that, I'll be moving on to making the AI work with multiple people. Just telling me, it just goes, you are the first player to join, everyone's going to run for you, and everyone else kind of gets ignored.
Yeah.
It's not ideal. Well, not for that person anyway. And then after that, going to work on getting the missions set up for multiplayer. So we can, play some survival or defense or something on stream.
Yep. Actually, what do you have? Can I see the UI working in the game? Can you?
Yes.
Can you bring that up? I just want to see that.
Let's see if everything works without errors.
Question. So, how will it work in terms of someone rejoining and someone potentially joining and taking their place?
You have like a minute to rejoin, which, considering the game loads up in like 3 seconds and a level takes like 10 seconds to load, is easily enough. Although it can always be increased.
Well, I'm assuming that we would also like have settings for like if you actually just want to play solo, right? Just a regular
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Like solo or private parties, things like that.
But yes, you will be able to rejoin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the goal would be just like seamless matchmaking.
That is always the goal. But...
That's the goal, but you don't know how. Well, we don't know how well that will work until we actually start trying to implement everything, right? So
seamless.
I think I have a question related to matchmaking.
Yeah, go for it.
Will we have a kick button?
Kick.
Yeah, there's no kick button in regular Warframe.
Not to start off with. It depends.
Yeah, we probably won't have it for a while, but
I don't anticipate the community getting super toxic. Like all 100 of them.
Because the thing is, I honestly don't think that there's going to be too many people playing this at its prime. So matchmaking, you're probably still going to be just playing with your friends anyways, right?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of why one of the reasons I wanted to get the kind of like the dynamic lobbies set up, because
so you can find like some random people that you can play with. Right?
Yeah. So but also chances are there isn't going to be like 4 people searching for a game at the same time. So
well, we'll see Yes, but start small, right? Start small.
Exactly, yeah. And then build it up to be super scalable. 2,000
Mhm.
people per game, massively multiplayer. And then,
and then one day we'll be competing with
and then Blizzard will hire us.
Blizzard. Nah, DE will hire us, obviously.
Blizzard will buy DE just to hire us.
I don't think that would actually work. Well, who knows, actually? Who knows what Blizzard has up their sleeve?
Nobody knows.
Well, if we get popular, I don't want to be Azad server then.
Well, no, you'll be the what do you call them? Like this, you'll be like the sound designer, right? You're the sound. You're probably like you're the musical director. That's what your title would be.
You'll be the just music person.
Music person. You'd have your own department all to yourself.
Yeah. The press one button expert name.
Mm-hmm.
The button that says generate audio.
Oh, we can do that too. How about this? Ezra and I will make procedurally generated music, so we don't even need you anymore.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
Yeah,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
or like if I screw up, I will be the ear destroyer then.
Yeah,
Then
sure.
you just try. So you just like corrupt all the audio files and just be like constant screeching in the game.
Yeah, we can always make the music by our own voice. Like
I want to see that. I want to have like a track sung by Deshiel.
well, I actually did some voices if I remember correctly.
Did you? Oh yeah. You did actually. I remember. You were playing around with like stalker sounds.
Yeah, and I was breathing under the blanket and I dubbed it the infested sounds.
Was that the one that came out like a female stalker or something? Was
I think
that
there's
one,
a version of it like that. There's a version of it where it's like a female stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because I formally I wanted to do a male stalker, but I don't know how I did it, but I raised the pitch so high, and even though I changed the settings back in the modulator, it still remained pitched, no matter what I tried. So I just went with it and asked you guys if we could have a female stalker.
Just trying to get this sound stuff working. I did have it all in the test level, and so I deleted the test level.
You deleted the test level? Wait, you deleted my test level?
You have one?
I don't know. Or do you make your own test level? No,
I just keep my own local ones that like
oh, okay.
create
Okay, that's fair.
test stuff and then destroy them.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Like there's things that. Yeah, I mean I've just been really busy lately. I mean I feel like I'm always really busy.
For like the last 2 years.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to actually work with this, but I mean I'm still committed to try to get like OpenGL to work.
Yeah.
And
if not, I'll work on it in like 30 years when I finish the rest of my list.
Basically, it's like I say I'm gonna do stuff, and then if I don't, Ezra will do it for me eventually.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess like the thing that I actually did the most recent was just like the procedural map stuff, which actually works pretty well. I mean, there's still a lot that I need to add.
Tweaking,
yeah, there's a lot of tweaking that it needs. Does that procedural mapping stuff work for the matchmaking yet, or multiplayer yet?
Although it should be pretty easy because all we have to do is send the seed, right?
Yeah, so it should be the same as long as the seed works. Which I mean, I tested
Theoretically.
I tested it a couple times. I mean, the first time the seed was kind of wrong, but the second time it worked.
Well, as long as it's a 50% success rate.
Yeah. Well, there's a problem with it. Remember, you like pointed it out to me. It was like, wait, you're not using the seed for something.
How is our story going on, guys? Do we still have that fishing cephalon?
Fishing?
Fishing cephalon, yeah.
I don't remember a fishing one.
Well, you didn't read the story sequence in our project then.
Apparently not, no.
You did well, no. we had that guy. He's not with us anymore, is he?
Who?
He was pitching in some story ideas. One of them was a cephalon that liked fishing for some reason.
Cephalons are like fishing. For some reason, I feel like that would actually work really well because cephalons don't move much, right? So it just sits there with like a fishing rod. It has an eternity to catch fish.
Sure.
I don't know. I feel like it kind of fits.
He was even supposed to speak like a fisherman, like when, like sometime at times he would pull out these fisherman shenanigans or the jokes, the mannerisms in his regular mannered cephalon speech. It's like his fish is pre-existent personality would sometimes leak in and do that fish joke, fish sticks, something like that. I think the concept, I actually liked the concept, but when I did the bulletproofing questions, the guy was having a really hard time defending his ideas, justifying them, making them believable in the form that what I think you know what I mean. Like, just make it what's the word?
I don't know. I partially phased out whilst I was doing this to work, so I'm
Yeah.
not aware of what conversation's going on.
Well,
Yeah,
that's just talking.
Yeah.
I was just making sure that he doesn't make a unrelated pile of nothing.
Well, I mean, I would hope that, anything in this project is sort of,
All
something relevant.
contributions are welcome.
Yeah, because we have a lot of contributions, like especially like artists. I mean,
We have
I
loads of
think a
people who
lot-
like came in, made one thing, and then disappeared, and we never saw them.
Yeah,
again.
but when we still like use them, I know we had like even like a few programmers add like a few lines of code. Like one of my friends, like he just added like double jump. Like that was the double jump that we had.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know, it was like in the original version of the,
Mhm.
or not the original version, but the
Yeah.
older version of the build. It was actually my friend that added the double jump, so
Mhm.
we can have like random people that just come in, do a little bit, and then you never see them
Disappear.
again.
Although more
Yeah.
programmers would be nice.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, I did tell you, I think I might have a friend that might be interested.
Yep.
She's
Also,
still
yeah,
learning, but
but we
she's
all
really
are.
interested in game. Yeah, she's still really interested in game development. So
Awesome. We could probably do with more artists. Lactimid and fit on the other guy now. Chubmeister. Chubbies.
yeah.
They've both kind of disappeared. I think Lactimid's got some personal
Well,
stuff going on, which
Lactimid's
is fair
still
enough.
around doing stuff. He's just busy with life stuff,
Yeah.
which is totally understandable.
Well, you had that guy that made sound before me. He even had all of his stuff reviewed.
We had a couple sound people, but yeah, I forget the guy's name. I'm sorry.
It was Peanut Reaper originally, like really, really originally.
Wasn't his name like Lightning Ball or something?
Yes, there was Pyro Ball.
Pyro.
Oh yeah, Pyroballs. Yeah, that was the dude.
Yeah, just all these random people. Like if we look in Slack, which is what we use to talk to each other, there's like 40 people added as members of the project. Half of them, well, probably a third of them haven't actually said anything yet. But we are hopeful that they will come back to us one day and
You said it like we don't
Hopefully.
use Slack anymore.
Well, like we
Yes.
used a lot of stuff, just like things that people made, right? What was that?
you do.
Deshel making a mess somewhere. Cool. Oh, okay. So, well, you've been staring at the screen for a while.
Yes.
So this is in game right now, or
This is actually in game, yeah.
ah,
You can see it
awesome,
over
beautiful. Does like the sliders or whatever
Yes.
work?
there. Yeah. In fact, I will add some audio. Oh, hey, it's now looking at all the code.
Nice. Well, I guess we
So-
can't really. Oh, nice. Master music, sound effects, cool.
Those sound effects are really bothering me right now.
I can't hear any of them because I have the stream muted.
Oh, I
Well,
thought you said because we have none.
There's also nothing playing, so.
Oh wow! Well, when you add music, I
No,
still
that's
won't be able to hear
under
it.
the hood.
Let's quickly add some audio.
So, are we breaking into Pentagon right now?
That's all I do. That's why progress has been slow. I've been hacking the White House.
Yeah. Because hey, we got a new president. Well, why don't we? But the none of us are for the United States. It doesn't even matter.
Just ignore them. Pretend it never
Yeah.
happened. Okay, let's see if this works.
Nah, it just happened yesterday.
Yep.
President Donald J. Trump.
Okay. Music should start playing in a second.
All right, I'll unmute my audio from the stream so I can hear the awesome music.
Let me know if it's working. I can't turn it on because otherwise I'll get feedback.
I hear it. That's good. But I also hear like our voices.
Yeah. Yeah, all the sliders work properly.
Oh,
It's good. Like I think Neshel really likes this because it's like music finally. Because it took us so long to get like any music or sounds in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this is nice. This is really nice actually.
Yeah, all the sliders work.
It's good. Like I think Neshel really likes this because it's like music.
Oh, I can hear feedback.
Yeah, there's a feedback loop. Neshel.
Get like any music or sound in the game.
I think you probably have the speakers on or something.
yo, it was. You know, do you remember that last year TennoCon?
Ooh, feedback loop. Feedback loop.
I can hear feedback.
Do you have your speakers on or something, Neshel?
No, it's coming through yours,
yeah.
I think, doesn't it?
Is it?
It was mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's not mine. What are you talking about? I don't
So-
even have speakers on this computer.
If you remember the previous TennoCon, you guys said that some people were hearing my music, and I was like, "What? We have music in it?"
Because I think we that was a pretty late entry into the build, to the
Yeah.
TennoCon build.
It was like,
I'm pretty sure because you were like passed out or something.
yeah, I think I've been going
And then-
for like 48 hours or something getting the build ready.
Yeah, it actually worked really well. You know, a lot of people liked it at TennoCon, so
Hmm.
I was actually surprised that you didn't use the stuff that the previous guy made for you.
Yeah, but this
well,
one tune that's been created that is now used everywhere is so much better, in my opinion, anyway.
yep, this is what you are.
Exactly.
Universal tune.
You just need to make like another 20 of those, please.
Another.
Go.
And we have,
we have a
like,
lot already. Music, like some of the other tracks that we already have are actually really nice. Like the one that we were using in the build before I really liked it.
Yeah,
It
so
was
we
like
can play
the-
that.
yeah.
So we can
I
play
mean, like all this is on the SoundCloud, right? But
the one that's just theme.
is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Theme.
well, I made sure that you have a lot of to pick from, and maybe I'll throw in something new very soon.
Yeah, play the theme one.
I think I hear it,
Background.
or I heard it from.
That wasn't from me this time.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, like I just really like that theme. It just felt like it gave me. I don't know. It gave me like a Mario level 2 vibe. I don't know, sort of like going down into the tunnels or something like that.
Well, yeah, I think we discussed this one would be better for like infested levels or something.
Yeah, faster, or like a level that's like
A bit darker and dingy.
I don't know. Yeah, like a darker.
Maybe like a
Or
grenade
like-
ship or something.
Yeah, or like where you're trying to lurk around or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like that theme because it's like very subtle. I don't know, it's nice. It flows nice.
Uh-huh.
Now we can always update it. Just say the
Yeah, we
word.
can. Well, yeah. We're gonna be all your songs are gonna be in this game. Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually, we just gotta have
I
enough
just need to
levels.
I should go through
And,
the painstaking process of copy and pasting them into the game.
Yeah. Well, it's not even just copy and paste. It's like we need like different levels for the different music.
Mm-hmm.
I guess even right now, if we wanted, like, we could just have like random song start playing when you enter the level.
Yep, could do.
I guess that's something. If you had another coder, it would be nice for them to do. Is just honestly just to make more levels, like level types, like mission types and stuff,
Mhm.
right? Like that's something that we still need to do. Is like, you know, we just have like the base mission, but we gotta be able to finish a mission first. It
Yeah.
would be nice to get something like defense in.
Mhm.
Survival we sort of have. We have a version of survival up.
Well, to be honest, defense is just survival without the procedural map. Yeah, we just have a pre-built map.
Sort of. But, well,
But
I mean,
we-
defense it's a little bit more than that. Like, you gotta be not targeting the player, right? And then, you have to, the AI have to be a little smarter when it comes to like targeting. Like,
Yeah.
who do I shoot if the player's here and the pod's here? Who am I trying to aim for?
Yeah, but
I don't know.
making the AI smarter is somewhere way down my roadmap that I really
Yeah,
want to get
that's
working
true.
on, but I can't because there's all this other stuff that needs doing
Yeah.
first.
Because honestly, I think like even just like honestly, we just need to get like an exterminate in there, exterminate, assassinate,
Survival.
and survival, and that's
Mhm.
I think that those are 3 game types that we can do pretty easily right now.
Yeah.
I mean, assassinate is a little trickier because you gotta actually code the bosses, but when it comes to actual level design and everything, I think it's not as
In
difficult
fact,
as.
we did put a capture in. I mean, we have the little
Oh yeah, it's
animation
true.
for
Sure, capture would be good too.
absorbing the atoms.
Mm-hmm. I just want to see how that looks like.
Animating that.
What do you say,
Yeah,
Nisha?
I was just thinking that the animation when you will be collecting the capture target will probably take a lot of frames.
It's already there. We already have it. Let me find it.
Yeah, we already have an animation for it and everything.
I've never seen it before.
I will put it up on stream.
somewhere in the
Should I
Dropbox.
search for caption? Nothing came up, did it? Nope.
No, I think it might just be in like the spreadsheet, maybe.
Yeah, that's what
I'm not sure. I think we need something that's right now is like specifically to frost, right? We probably need something that's just like cut out the frost part and just have like the hand, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like the particle stuff. Oh, and once we get OpenGL working, we can like start putting like real shaders and stuff in.
Mm-hmm.
Make the effects easier to make.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be like hand animated every single time.
I wonder where this is. Can't find it. There's nothing coming up for capture in the entire folder.
No?
No.
I'm assuming it's probably just like under frost, right?
It's like absorb? Nope.
Price.
Target. Nope. It's gotta be here.
I really don't know. It has to be here somewhere though. Gotta be.
I think we had a diff of it, right?
Oh, there you go. It's called cap.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Is there a diff of it or no?
No, I don't see a GIF, but I just see the frames.
Let me quickly
Like-
diff it up.
Yeah, it's under.
Yeah, I've got it. Yeah.
You got it. Okay, cool.
Just a second.
Second.
Not literal second.
Well, I mean, the 3 viewers are watching this are waiting,
I'm waiting patiently.
and the 3 viewers are who they are too.
One of
It's
them.
us three.
That's 3. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we-
I don't know about you guys, but I still enjoy these streams, even though
It's trying
we,
to just progress and poke each other to actually do
yeah,
something.
yeah. I think we should do some more live programming, Ezard. We should do more of that.
Sure.
We should do a stream where like we know exactly how to do it. It's like something that's like sort of like an easy feature to add, but do it live. I think we could do it. Just like an easy feature, like I don't know.
Like what?
Either it doesn't even have to be like programming. It could also just be like, hey, let's make a tile set.
Just an entire tile set.
Well, it doesn't have a tile. I mean, it's only like 5 rooms that you really need to make, right?
That's true. Yeah.
But I guess if you're streaming it, you have to be doing all the work. And I just
Yeah.
talk.
Hey, you did commit stuff and I did grab the changes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we can do that. We can show the. Oh, nice! You gifified it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like one of the frames is a little off, but there you go.
Yeah.
You see that? You see that, Dashiel?
yeah, I see that, but actually something else comes in mind.
What?
Looks like his hand has been cut off, and that yellow.
Oh, there's blood.
He's just bleeding. Joel.
That's actually kind of true. I can definitely see that.
He's
Weird
bleeding in and out.
orange frost blood. That's true. Why is it? Why
I
is
have
it
no idea
reversed?
why it's going back.
Oh, is that just frames? The
I have
images?
no idea. But either way, we can select the frames we want, right? So.
Yeah. I
I
would assume that.
think that
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't look bad though, right? It's just like cube. Because I would assume that it's kind of weird because like it looks like he's like spraying out stuff,
Mm-hmm.
whereas it would just be like particles coming in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually think that he's missing the part when he's assimilating the victim. It's just
Well, yeah. The victim isn't in this, right? The victim would probably be a different animation.
this is just start and finish, I guess.
Yeah, basically. Like, I'm assuming like the guy's dissolving in front of Frost right now.
I mean, when we get
Right.
OpenGL sorted, we could just turn it into like an actual just particle system. So like every pixel of the enemy turns into a little orange blob, and they all just get absorbed in.
Yeah, they all just come to a specific point on Frost, right? Or
Exactly, yeah.
near Frost. And that would be pretty easy to do.
I think that actually you can do this by stopping the animation when you are assimilating the other layer, the other, I don't know, the greener soldier, and he will have his animation over this, and then then the frost. And
Yeah, so something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, there's lots of different ways to do it. I mean, right now, how we would have to do it because we don't have OpenGL is just like a sprite-based animation, right? It would just be like
Mm-hmm.
an animation for the enemy dissolving and a different animation for the actual sucking up of the particles.
Yep.
So.
But in the future,
Yeah.
when Benji does stuff.
Yep. when OpenGL works, particle effects, real particle effects.
Woo!
so
hype.
Can I get some hype in the chat, please?
Yeah, I
you
see
know.
loads of streamers do this.
Yep. Just put in OGL for OpenGL hype. Hype.
I'm not entirely sure what that does.
Is there an
The hype
OpenGL emoji somewhere? There's probably no OpenGL emoji, is there?
No,
Oh, well.
it's highly unlikely.
How do we get custom emojis on our channel?
We may have to be partnered.
Okay, because I was wondering, can we put all our Frost, 8-bit Warframe stuff on here?
Yeah,
and
well,
all our
I'll have a look at it. I'll have a look around. But
Yeah, I mean it's not super important, but I guess another thing that we need, we gotta I like a description to our our channel on
yes.
Twitch. There's kind of nothing here yet.
Yeah.
It's also
But
empty
it's
in
like,
here.
do I make Twitch look fancy? Or
Well, you don't have to make it look fancy. Just like a short description, right? Like, what is this
Yeah,
thing? What
it's
is
like,
this?
do I
8-bit
write
Warframe?
descriptions for Twitch or do I just work on the game?
True. We need a writer. Where's our writer?
We do need a writer. We've had like, I don't know, 5 or 6 over the years.
Yeah, we had a few. Like, you had like Chaz from like.
I
our
can do
OG.
writing.
Oh, there we go. Writer
Okay.
recruited.
Yeah,
What
right.
What you want me to write?
Everything.
Everything. Yes.
What?
Specifically, right now, we want a description on our YouTube channel and on our Twitch page.
Yeah, my last description was Ezra fix this.
I guess I have the website too. Like, what do we have on the website?
Nothing.
Yeah, maybe some text on the website would be good too.
Yeah.
Can we just write one thing and just copy paste it everywhere?
If you really need that, I can fix something up. We wrote
Excuse me.
some stories in the past.
Well, on the
Mhm.
website, when multiplayer was up and running, I was
yeah,
going to
yeah.
have like a little status area that kind of shows how many people are online, how many people in games.
Oh yeah,
that
we
type of thing.
should definitely do that. It'd be like you should know exactly who's playing and what they're playing.
And their exact IP address, the real world
Yep,
address
like-
it translates to, their postcode.
Yeah, well, if you just put their IP there, right, and then you just throw that into Google and you get their geolocation.
Yeah.
You know.
And a little button
Nice.
that auto calls SWAT teams on their house.
Articles. That'd be funny. But also, don't do that.
Yep.
Because we probably get in
Small
trouble
issue
for
of
that.
law, but ignore that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as they're not in the UK, right? You're fine.
Yeah.
Possibly. I don't
Maybe.
know what the logistics are.
I
for
imagine it's
international-
illegal in pretty much all countries.
True. So let's probably not do that. Yeah. Good stuff. So
Do
what
we
else do we
have-
have to show?
I don't know. I mean, we kind of actually ran out of content half an hour ago, and
Yeah,
as
I
usual,
know,
we've
we
managed to just
talk-
talk about nothing for half an hour.
I like that though. It's like yeah, well, today's gonna be a short stream, like maybe like 20-30 minutes. Nope.
Hour and a half later. Yeah, about that.
Yep. Yeah. I think at some point we should do a very like concise stream where it's like super organized.
That's
And
never
we know
gonna
exactly.
happen.
I think that it's only gonna happen when we have like real content to actually show.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is real content. I mean, like, like where we actually like finished the build.
We have
Can
added
get it
this
out
new
there.
boss in, or something like that.
Yeah,
And then we
and
can
then
like
we-
do a playthrough
literally
of the
that-
boss. We can
Yeah,
get
literally that the
people in
Devstream will just
chat,
about
yeah.
that boss. So I'm kind of getting excited, but at the same time, I realize
Well, I keep getting excited, then I look and it's like, oh yeah, I've still got like 40,000 lines of code to write before
yeah, I know.
I can
I'm
actually
the
realize
same
the
way.
excitement.
I mean, I get the same way. Like every single time we do these streams, I'm like, yeah, I'm so excited to work on April Warframe, and then I realize, I have so much work to do.
At least for you,
And then
it's
I
like,
realize that.
oh, we got 40,000 lines of code to write, but at least Ezon's done like 39,000 of them.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's not even just like the lines of code. It's really, it's for me. It's just like I really had to like figure out how how to get
Yes.
OpenGL to work, which is more of the problem for me.
Yeah. Yours is more
So-
actually thinking, mine is just mindlessly pumping out extortionate
Mindless-
amounts of
that's-
code.
Yeah, because I guess you kind of sort of, or at least we sort of relatively know exactly what needs to do or how it needs to be done to get it done, right?
Yeah. I mean, the multiplayer is still.
Yeah, well,
toying
yeah.
with my
I mean,
brain.
that will need a bit of tweaking over time, but yeah.
Like,
I still say
theoretically, it
once-
works, but
Yeah.
practically, there's
I-
probably
I-
a whole bunch of bugs that I just haven't anticipated.
I still say the most important things that we need to get working is just one, OpenGL, two, missions, like real missions, finishing missions.
hmm
Um,
I think once we have
That's a-
like one mission and multiplayer,
Yep.
it'll feel like an actual game and less of a
Yep.
demo.
yeah, and then the third one would just be like just better procedural maps.
And then we
But
put it on
that can-
Steam, we all become millionaires overnight, and we all live happily
Uh,
ever after.
And then we retire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is my ambition, to retire before I finish my degree.
That'd be funny.
Good
That'd
word.
be- Just win the lottery. That's the trick, right?
Yep, I'll get on it.
Well, all right. So I think that's basically all we have for the stream.
Unless any
so-
of the people in chat have questions.
I don't think there are any questions, but we'll wait anyways. I get because I can't really see who's actually, actually watching. In any case, we should. Well, anyway, we'll just finish off how we normally finish off the stream. Just like so. What are you gonna be working on?
Well, multiplayer. I do multiplayer
Yep.
done by the time of next stream. I know I say this like every stream. I'll be like, oh, gotta get this ready for next stream, and then
Yeah, well,
you know,
you had
half a
versions
year
working.
later, it's like, well, it kind of works.
I mean, you do have a version of it working, so that's already
Yes,
some
with the-
progress.
I think I've deleted all that lobby code now, so
Ah,
it's,
well,
it's all or nothing for this new stuff.
it's saved in the repository somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah.
And for me, again, I think we've talked about this a lot already on the stream, but OpenGL, I gotta actually start doing that. Hopefully, maybe. I think how about this?
Hopefully,
I
maybe,
have time.
possibly.
I have time tomorrow. I
Tomorrow.
will look at it tomorrow, because I still don't even have like the new project set up. Because we sort of like
Okay.
restructured the project a little bit, right? So
Yeah, I kind of
I was gonna do that last weekend, but then I didn't end up having any time. So
Yeah.
tomorrow I will set up the new project, and then I will start trying to get OpenGL to actually do stuff.
Mhm.
That's what I'm gonna do. What's gonna come out of it? Hopefully greatness. But no promises.
Greatness.
I'll try. So yeah. Oh, Deshil? How about you?
What? Me? What?
What are you gonna be working on? What's next on your list in terms of 8-bit Warframe?
I actually have this idea. If you heard, oh, I don't even remember the name of that song, but I had this idea of taking one of my older works and adjusting it for the game. I was listening to one of my songs a few days ago, and I had this idea. Maybe if I remove this, and then make it more related to the setting, to the game, it could be used for something. But
Used for something. I like how you
yeah,
say
it's
that.
because we still the mission types. How it's gonna end
Yeah,
up.
I'm sure whatever you make, we'll try our best to find a use for it. Whatever you make.
Mhm. We'll
Well, how
squeeze
about
it in
sound
somewhere.
effects? Are
Yeah,
you
you
doing
can
any
make
more
sound
sound
effects.
effects?
Well, at the moment. Well, in fact, so
You have
I
the
I think I told you about it, Benji, but I don't think I ever mentioned it on the stream. But a while ago, some guy messaged me and he was like, "Oh, for one of my school projects, I essentially remade your game in a different language." Like
Oh, yeah. They told me there was
the
like
one in
a
Python.
Python. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
never actually looked at that.
I think he used most of our art assets and acquired sound assets from somewhere. So
You trying to use those?
well, yeah. I mean, I asked him and he was like,
Or
"Yeah, sure."
don't?
I think they all came from Warframe. He
Oh, he just like
just
recorded them from the game.
exactly. Yeah, he turned off like all the music and
Okay.
stuff and just recorded sound effects from the game.
Yeah.
So
I mean-
there's some stuff for like sword slashes and pickups and
Okay,
that kind of thing.
that's cool.
So put those in.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. You should go send me that or try to find that Python thing. You know, I still want to look at it. I don't think I ever did.
I'm gonna have a look.
Cool stuff. All right. So is that everything? 6 o'clock. So that's stream, folks.
That's
I
all,
think.
folks. Oh, here we go. I'll post a link in chat in case.
Oh sure, and then I'll.
Well, maybe
Take a
you
look.
should use this opportunity to offer recruitment or something.
Yeah, if any of you guys in chat want to join 8-bit Warframe,
Then please,
let us
please, we need
know.
more people.
Yeah, I mean, you can message me on the forums.
We
or
need more musicians for sound effects.
Yeah,
Yeah, here we go. We got
Yep.
like ammo pickup, closing and opening menus, health pickups, stratatas, corpus
And
dying.
yelling.
okay, cool.
I feel like that corpus death one's going to be amazing. When you hit like 10 of them with a line to and they all just fire off at the same time.
It's cool. Yeah,
There's like a whole bunch of stuff.
yeah, I'll take a look at that. That's kind of cool. They got a font editor too. Oh, they probably just took a font from somewhere else. Cool. Images. Oh yeah, they even got the Kubro in there from the images.
I haven't actually played this game. I keep meaning to, but I haven't actually gotten around to
Yeah,
playing it.
I'll go try it out right now. Actually. Oh, they're in Python 3. I gotta go download Python 3. I don't have Python 3.
Mhm.
I only have Python 2.7, I think.
Yeah, it's the latest.
Oh, good stuff.
But yes,
Cool.
that is it, I believe. So thank you for watching, and we shall see you at the end of next month, hopefully.
Yeah, February.
Mhm.
Awesome. Alright.
Are we doing a Valentine's Day update or no?
That's in 2 weeks, basically.
Yeah, I
2
highly
weeks.
doubt
Ah,
it. We'll start working on the Halloween update for this year. We might
Halloween
actually have it
update.
ready.
we'll work on that. Yeah, we'll work on the Halloween.
We got the
We'll
boss
start
that we
working.
never implemented, right? So
Oh yeah, we gotta get that in too. We'll do that. We'll do that. Cool. All right.
Yep.
Goodbye, people.
boy.
Goodbye.